Secrets are coming out on how ADEN DUALE and William Ruto wanted to assassinate Rigathi Gachagua in their area of Wajir. This comes at a juncture when ADEN DUALE gave out these secrets, telling the public on how Rigathi Gachagua ran away from their evil scheme. These people, especially William Ruto, had wanted to eliminate Rigathi Gachagua since time immemorial. It's the reason as to why they fought so hard to impeach him after failing to kill him. We all know that ADEN DUALE is a terrorist. He came out to say these statements. Listen very carefully. Here's the tape.
Rigathi Gachagua. Huyo mtu mshenzi tumekuza yeye. Na hakuna kabila ambaye inashinda kabila nyingine. Kwa vile baba ya Uhuru hakulala Garissa, Wajir, Mandera, Marsabit na Isiolo. Kwa vile mzee Kibaki alilala tu Garissa. Na kwa vile Uhuru hakulala Wajir na Mandera. Na siku moja mimi nakumbuka tulienda Mandera. Yeye, mimi na Mheshimiwa Ruto. Akasema mimi silali Mandera, akatuacha mimi na Ruto tulale Mandera. Na Moi alilala tu Garissa.
So, ADEN DUALE is coming out to say that they went to Garissa. Rigathi Gachagua refused to sleep in Garissa. This is what happened. They wanted to book a hotel for Rigathi Gachagua alone without security, and terrorists to come and kill Gachagua so that they come out to say that the terrorists killed Gachagua. It was an evil scheme. ADEN DUALE, we know that you are terrorists who wanted to kill Gachagua even in the first place. Now we are sounding war drums of ethnicity. The Kenya Kwanza government stands on two pillars, that is the Mount Kenya vote and the Rift Valley. I'm not downsizing the voice of the Somalis, but they are minority in the Kenya Kwanza government. So dissing someone who went out in his region to look for votes is uncalled for, yet you wanted to kill him in Garissa. The reason as to why Rigathi Gachagua refused to sleep in Garissa when you and Ruto decided to sleep, he never had security, so he decided to come back. For a very long period of time, Rigathi Gachagua used to come out and say that there is something fishy that is going to happen, because he knew his life was in danger. Even at the time of impeachment, he was supposed to die if it wasn't that doctor where he ran to. We know the evil scheme. He wanted to kill the son of soil. It's only God's plan that is still alive and is going to come back to take the government, to lead the Gen Z so that he can streamline the democracy of this country. We all know what happens. So he wanted to kill Gachagua. Okay, listen very carefully. Let me play with the tape again.
Wajir na Mandera. Na siku moja mimi nakumbuka tulienda Mandera. Yeye, mimi na Mheshimiwa Ruto. Akasema mimi silali Mandera, akatuacha mimi na Ruto tulale Mandera. Na Moi alilala tu Garissa. Kwa vile Mheshimiwa President William Ruto amelala Mandera, wewe unafikiri unatuita sisi, unatudharau, unatuasia sisi ni wagaidi? I want to tell you, Rigathi Gachagua from Balambara here, the days of entitlement is over. The days of entitlement that one community is more important than any other community is gone. It has gone after the new constitution, after the advent of devolution. We have a governor here with his ministers who are managing our resources. We have a county assembly with a speaker and members who are running the governance structure of our county. Wewe Rigathi Gachagua, usituputu na usijaribu kutukana jamii ya Wasomali na Waislamu katika nchi. Usijaribu, unajua kwa mdomo chafu sana.
That is ADEN DUALE. He came out to highlight that they wanted to kill Gachagua in Garissa, but Gachagua refused to sleep there. He continued to sound tribal drums. Let me even first drink some tea because I'm feeling annoyed. To attack the Mountain Kenya people. Now you clearly see that a minister is not supposed to be in politics, that's cabinet secretary, is making political statements.
Kajiado Central.
Let me assume, okay, Uhuru Kenyatta was bad. ECS says we are always protected because they were a technocrat. If a cabinet secretary like ADEN DUALE, instead of making policy, amendment, service delivery, is politicking, what country do we have? If a terrorist like ADEN DUALE wanted to kill Gachagua, and God helped Gachagua not to be killed, what country do we have? So we all know what is happening in Kenya. It is only God's favor that Gachagua escaped this. He was supposed to die that day. You've heard the terrorist talking about this. And what pains him more is the Kenya Kwanza government stood on 1, constitutionalism, 2, democracy, 3, fight of corruption. When it went into power, boom, it first brought parliamentary parties to form majority. It is continuing to divide and rule the country by trying to isolate the Mountain Kenya. It's the reason why even Gachagua should wake up, fight hard, start moving across the country so that he can make friends. Do not allow such a narrative to move. ADEN DUALE, you wanted to kill Gachagua, you wanted to bring terrorists, to make it as if terrorists killed Gachagua. We know your scheme. To show you that the Kenya Kwanza government preached democracy, but they have not failed at it. The MP for UDA came out in Kajiado to say that Gachagua should not return, he must be handled like Miguna. No, government spokesperson came out to condemn it. And this is the tape.
Kenya amekuwa na amani sana kutoka ule jamaa mkabila aenda nyumba. Tumekuwa na amani sana. Kumekuwa na maandamano kweli? Hakuna. Waziri, mimi nataka nikutuma na ujumbe, mwambie rais, ikiwezekana yule jamaa afanyie ile kitu Miguna amefanyia, abaki huko naenda huko.
That is the MP who came out to say that Gachagua should not return home. The son of the soil. But we want to tell you, if you want this country to burn, touch Gachagua's body. You know, some people thought that demonstrations was a preserve to Raila Amolo Odinga. It's the reason why Raila Amolo Odinga is even weakening, because bigger demonstrations happened without him. A person who is taking up that mantra is Rigathi Gachagua. If you want Kenya to burn, touch Rigathi Gachagua like Miguna. We have to tell these people, they think that Kenya is theirs because they're in power. They think that the Kenyan citizens are like pigs or chicken. You enter, you catch what you want and eat. This is not going to be business as usual. It shows that William Ruto has feared, is trembling. When he looks at Gachagua, he shakes to an extent of pissing in his pants because the one term is inevitable. Gachagua is still alive because of God. You wanted to kill him in Garissa, it refused. You want him to return, he's going to return. I remain yours truly, Kabuye, the Kenyan. Peace.